Marcia Wilson. I am your County Democratic Chair. And judicial candidates, and how wonderful. All 4 of our statewide judicial candidates are coming out. And because 3 of them have other commitments and must get back on the road, we are going to allow them to address us first, okay? And then get a quick bite to eat before they leave, we hope. Now, I do want to start with a more formal welcome to y'all and just say how pleased we are that you all came out today, that you're willing to gather, and that we have such special visitors with us. And I do want to kind of start with a moment of silence. We have lost people this year. We have lost Tim Deal almost a year ago. And later on, you're going to hear a little more about how we are here because of Tim. But we also have lost 3 husbands in 1 month. Josh Laird, Bill Jones, and Eric Lindeman, the husband of Rita Freeling, our Gettysburg mayor candidate. So if you would please, a moment of silence. Now, in the interest of time for our judicial candidates, I'm going to ask each of them to come up, except Judge Maria. I'm going to let you bring you up a little later because you can stay with us a little bit longer, okay? But the 3 judges who do need to leave, I am going to ask that they address you a little bit.
We have 4 open seats this election. They're all Republican seats. The Superior Court, the Supreme Court, and 2 on Commonwealth Court. We have an opportunity to shape our judiciary, to shape our courts. We are elected for 10-year terms, and often judges sit for 20, sometimes 30 years.
Judge Lori Dumas, candidate for Pennsylvania Commonwealth.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is a privilege and an honor to be here in this beautiful space. I commented on how beautiful this barn was, and I'm from Philadelphia, and I'm in the city, so we don't have an opportunity to see a lot of these types of edifices too often, so I'm soaking up all of the beauty here. So I am from Philadelphia. I sit on the Court of Common Pleas. I have been on the bench now for almost 20 years, and as Judge Lane said, it is very important that this slate represents the experience that our appellate courts need. When she continued to say they, I don't know, you know, she was talking about me. and it is, you know, it is funny because when we've seen them together, and there doesn't seem to be a lot of synergy. Like, we all, I don't want to say we love each other, but we really like each other, this slate of judges. First and foremost, because we are judges. We know what judges do. We can identify with each other's day because we're all working and campaigning. So when we're campaigning and we're talking about the stress of the workday, we know what we're talking about. We know what each other is talking about. They can't say that because 2 of the candidates running on that slate are not judges. And for some people that doesn't mean anything, it should. It really should. As Judge Lane said, she talked about the attacks on the democracy, she talked about, and I will tell you also, the independence of the judiciary is in jeopardy. And when you bring people on the courts that don't have judicial experience, judicial independence looks very different. Because they have no idea what it's supposed to be, because they weren't judges. And so I am proud that this slate is a slate of judges with integrity, judges who have served in many different capacities. I've actually served on every major trial division since I've been on our court system. I grew up on our court. I call myself a court brat. You have military brats, you have preacher's kids. Well, I'm a court brat because I grew up on the bench. I came to the bench very young. And now that I'm not so young anymore, I want to be able to take my experience on the courts, my experience in life, and to make a difference with a court that is so very important to all of us. The Commonwealth Court hears a hodgepodge of cases, and those cases impact our households, more than any other executive order that will come out of Washington, D.C. The characterization of our neighborhoods, environment, education of our children, healthcare systems, insurance, banking, workers' rights, you name it. Those are the things that matter to us. And so I am for this very important court. I am a child of a single mom who didn't have an education. So for me to be here is an honor and it's a privilege because the people that I grew up with didn't go to college. They didn't go to law school and they definitely are not judges. And so I'm honored to be able to represent them, my community. I'm honored to be able to represent the court that I am currently sitting on, and I will be honored to represent you.